Today's sharing is how can you change from one-to-one to group if you are now stuck in one-to-one. One of the first things that you want to explore why you want to do group program is because you ask yourself whether it's one-to-one working for you, and if it's working for you and it's something that is comfortable for you, I highly recommend that you stick to one-to-one. But if you find that one-to-one is causing you burnout, getting you to have little time with your family or your kids, or you feel that there's an urge to evolve your business model from one-to-one to group, then this video is for you. One of the first things to do is you have to tell yourself that moving from one-to-one to group tuition takes time, and give yourself a minimum of 6 to 12 months. My clients in my coaching program did manage to transit from one-to-one to group within 1 month. But if you're doing by yourself, give yourself a healthy period of 6 months to 12 months and even up to 2 years. Then the reason is because when you transit from one-to-one to group, you do not want to drop all your one-to-one students. You want to do like probably a percentage breakdown of say 80% one-to-one, 20% group, then you slowly move to 60% one-to-one, then 40% group. Then maybe half of your time slots are for one-to-one students and charging them a premium rate. Then you have the other of your available time slots, which is group tuition. Okay, so how does this look on paper? So in a week, let's say you have 2 off days and then 5 lesson days. Set aside 1 full day for group lessons and the rest are for your one-to-one students. And how does one lesson look like? 2 hours, a group of 10 kids. If it's online class, it can go up to 20 or even 50 for my case. Moving from one-to-one to group tuition can be easy for many of us because it's like teaching a group but talking to each child at any one time. But all of them are in a group setting. The other thing that I realized that is a common trap for many educators is when they move to a group, they forgot that they also need skills to manage a group and also to be able to conduct a group lesson effectively. So as you transit from one-to-one, make sure you also want to hone skills that gives you the capability to communicate effectively, to teach everyone, and to make sure that the class is fun and engaging at the same time. You also do not want to bring your process from one-to-one to group because it's going to knock you out. You want to develop processes and systems. How do you get students to submit all the homework on time? How to make sure that everyone on the same page and same pace, as well as able to submit all the homework under the same portal. And that will be covered in my group coaching where I help them with processes. Many educators tried to do by themselves. They got burnt out because they forgot about the processes. They thought that because they can teach one-to-one very well, they can do group as well. But many of them got overwhelmed, got scared, or if they went back to one-to-one because they can't manage a group. Yeah, so if one-to-one is working for you and you are coming into group because of the money, I suggest that you stick back in one-to-one. But if you are looking at how to deliver more impact, how to help more students, and of course, there's also a personal need to bring back more income for your family, then you can explore group tuition. Because a star tutor can have, for example, in one of my coaching clients' case study, I helped her to move from 8 one-to-one students to 78 group lessons students within 6 months, and now she's making more than 20K a month. And she's able to give back more to the kids, able to conduct more free lessons, and able to help more children. And that is her motivation behind moving to group. Okay. And the last thing that I want to share with you is when you move to group tuition, please give yourself the time and the space for the business to grow as well. Many people, after they transit from one to group, and when they see that their group of 2 or 3 still stays small after 1 to 2 months, they start to question themselves, should I go back to one-to-one? Give yourself up to a year to see your group build up. When I started off group tuition, I also gave myself at least a year. I had a center, I rented space, I put in the investment and the deposit, and there were some classes that were full. At the same time, there were some classes that only have 1 or 2 kids, and I still teach. So the mindset behind sticking on your lane of seeing your group lessons slowly evolve is very important. So do not be impatient, stay focused, stay calm, and trust yourself that you have the capability to build your group lessons eventually, and that takes time as well. So I hope that this video benefits you, and I'll see you in the next video. If you like the video and you find that it's something that helps you in the long game, help me to like and subscribe, and also comment what is your biggest insight.